My name is David Ritora. I'm the director of Chick Flick the Musical. We are very excited to have you today. We've been spending the last couple of weeks having a really unsightly amount of fun putting this together for you. I understand that some of you have never been to one of these before, so this is a presentation, and so it's basically an open rehearsal, which means that we've been doing a lot of changes and there are lines that are new.
We might not know our lines.
Yeah. So Will Lang is here, our stage manager, who will, the actors will call out lines. There may be stops, there may not be. You're a really important part of the process, just telling us what's working, what isn't, and so we're really excited to hear your response. You'll notice too that we have all of these wardrobe racks, and contrary to what you may be thinking, the set will not be black duvetine, but it will be something like this. So we have this this sort of very preliminary idea of what the set would be from our designer Jason Sherwood, and so these racks represent this wall, which is what we're calling a nostalgia wall or a memorabilia wall. So it'll be made up of, it's not going to be as bookcasey as this, it'll be more dimensional, but it's made up of like DVDs and VHSs and movie posters and TV screens that will project content on. And then there's this like exciting thing, this exciting molding that has marquee bulbs and has tricks that will drop down and things like that. So you'll notice that it moves around and we really use it a lot. There's magic in the wall. But other than that, just also what we can't deliver today is in front of this, as you walk in, will be a movie screen, which will be playing like chick flick trivia and that type of thing. And then you will hear, before we start, there'll be a rousing overture, which we cannot deliver. But our music director, Matt Castle, will deliver a solid 4 beats of overture. But under that overture will be a montage of really iconic scenes from your favorite chick flicks, like think Pretty Woman, Julia Roberts at the Met, like that kind of thing, as we go into the show. So enjoy Susie Kahn's Chick Flick the Musical.
Hang out with Diane Keaton, become Ryan Reynolds' wife. For a couple of hours, I'll forget those Jimmy Choos I can't afford, and live in a world where every moment's underscored. So I gotta see a chick flick. It's gotta be a chick flick. That perfect dose of movie magic always sets me free. Pretending I'm a slick chick in a very special chick flick, starring Clooney, Golding, Hanks, and Firth, Cumberbatch, and me. In a world where there aren't enough hours in the day, meet Karen, the freelance book editor, busy gala chair, and family caregiver, attempting the impossible. Visit my mom, check. Pick up tux, check. Scream a teenage daughter, check. Proof the galleys, check. Get Chardonnay, oh, check. And starring Dawn, television and film actress and part-time beauty blossom consultant in her most challenging role yet. How did I go from the West Wing to this asinine audition? Come on down to Denny's Den of Denim. You'll love our 50 Shades of Blue. I'm not still 20, okay? But I can bend and snap all the way. More like 50 Shades of Blue Cross. This Friday, get ready to cheer on Meg, Pastry Entrepreneur of the Year, as she plans a surprise for her boyfriend. Guess who will fly to Paris, 'cause she won the Cronut contract? Me, I'll pack his bag and then tell Jeff the news. This stain on his sock looks like lipstick, but maybe it's just frosting. It tastes like lies. You'll laugh, you'll cry, you'll fall in love with Sheila, the greeting card designer, living the exciting life of a single woman. She's waiting for a date. Will he be the one? Swipe to the left and bring on the booze. I got the stood up by an internet date again blues. So I gotta see a chick.
The plane tickets are non-refundable.
It's gotta be a chick flick. I think I woke up on the wrong side of the universe. God, I really need a chick flick.
My laptop died. I lost
Any kind of chick flick.
My agent dropped me.
I can't imagine how this awful day could get much worse.
Hello? Hey, ladies, who's up for a chick flick tonight at my place?
Sammy!
It's been ages since we had a chick flick movie night.
Actually, it's been 96 days, 7 hours, and 2 minutes.
Okay, I'm sorry I had to cancel our last few. I've just been swamped.
Well, I have been reenacting the Dirty Dancing lift with my cat.
Okay, bring on the movies, laughter, and alcohol!
Just one thing delivers endorphins to my brain. Just one thing can melt away my problems and numb the pain.
And it's cheaper than an hour of therapy.
Better than my dose of Xanax. So this evening's gonna work out perfectly. 'Cause I'm gonna see a chick flick tonight. It's gonna be a chick
And make everything right.
a movie of my dreams to make my dreams come true. It only takes a quick pick
Romancing the Stone.
to find the perfect chick flick.
Legally Blonde.
To find the perfect chick flick.
A Star is Born.
Oh yeah!
Baby Boom.
Oh 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 yeah!
Mamma Mia.
Oh 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 yeah!
Where Harry Met Sally.
Oh 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 yes! Yes! Yes!
I'll have what she's having.
It's gotta be a chick flick, yeah, it's true, 'cause nothing else will do, nothing else will do, nothing else will do, nothing else will do.
Hi, dear. Oh, no, I'm fine. Oh, well, you're gonna love this. Our charming daughter cut class today, got her tongue pierced, and then had the nerve to tell me I'm overreacting. So, I grounded her forever. Well, if you were ever here, Sorry, Bill, I have to take this. Hello? You need all the manuscripts a week earlier? No, of course I can. Okay. Okay, bye. Sorry, what time do you land tonight? What? Wait, Monday? You're staying the weekend to play golf? But Bill, honey, sweetheart, the gala is tomorrow night, and you'll miss all the fun! It's official. I've turned into my mother. Check.
Ding dong, ding dong, ding dong.
But I know who that is. Come on in.
Ta-da!
Oh, hello, gorgeous.
I'd say I'm excited to see you, but I can't feel my face.
Oh, well, you look fabulous. Like you just stepped out of our college yearbook.
Oh, minus the choker and bad perm, please.
Oh, don't forget the Doc Martens. Oh, what were we thinking? Thank God we are older and wiser.
Speak for yourself.
Oh, I guess that means you got big plans with Cody this weekend?
Actually, it's Josh now.
When did this happen?
You were away for 3 weeks. My love life waits for no one. You would like Josh. He's much older than Cody.
Oh?
He's 29.
29? Why, he's positively ancient.
Let's just say he's old enough to know how to do it, but young enough to do it again.
This calls for more wine.
More wine is my favorite kind of wine.
I'm sorry this place is such a mess. I'm way behind on the 3 books I'm editing and the PTA newsletter, plus I've just been crazed with the Zoological Society Gala.
An evening of Cabernet and condoms. Now I want to go.
No, the printer screwed it up again, as usual. Oh, my life never changes. I'm getting it redone first thing in the morning. It's supposed to be an evening of Cabernet and condors. You know, the bird.
Ah, clever.
Now tell me all about your fabulous day. I could really use a shot of Don DeMonte glamour.
Oh, you know, the usual, just racing from one glamorous audition
like what?
to another.
Movies, TV, Broadway?
Oh, there's so many, it's hard to keep
Anything
track of.
newsworthy? Promising?
Actually, there is something
Oh!
that I kind of...
Dawn, there is something. I knew it. Is it a secret you can tell me? I won't keep.
Well,
I won't tell
actually,
her.
I'm really close on, Cleopatra.
What? Oh my gosh! I just read something about a remake of this movie. This is huge. This could be your big break.
Big break might be overstating it.
Kidding? This is the kind of role most actors only dream of playing.
Well, there's nothing like the pyramids. More wine.
And of course, you'll be filming in some exotic locale. Oh, tell me, what was it like when your agent first told you the big news?
Oh, well, it's not official yet, so we should probably just keep it under wraps. You know how long these things take. I mean, this business is crazy when you really think about it.
Trust me, I am. If I did it all over again, would I choose adventure? Freedom? If I did it all over again, would I still be me? Would I take that road less traveled? Devote myself to art? Become a famous writer like Dorothy Parker? But it's too late to start.
Oh, hey, I haven't seen your pics from your wine tour.
Oh, no, I'm not gonna bore you with family vacation
Oh,
photos.
bore me, come on.
I'm not even sure there are any good pictures.
Oh, here's a good one of you holding a bottle of wine. Oh, and now you're holding two. And now you're drinking wine.
That was this amazing 5-star restaurant with a secluded little patio overlooking the vineyard. They told us Dorothy Parker used to write there.
I hope you took advantage of that.
Oh, well, you know, our schedule was so jam-packed and our itinerary... Oh, yes, that is my lovely daughter giving me the finger beside the infinity pool. Good girl, such a kidder. Then, of course, I got red wine stains all over everything, so I basically had to buy a whole new wardrobe. I mean, can you imagine?
I can only imagine. If I did it all over again, would I choose stability, security? If I did it all over again, would this be my life? Would I travel in these circles with a house and gardens home? Luxury vacations, kids and marriage, but no chance to roam. I dreamed I'd win a National Book Award one day. I dreamed I'd win an Oscar for a part I'd play. But endless meetings, dinner parties, kids and minivans, and the role of wife just did not fit within my plans. So now I'm here. Yes, I'm here. But if I hadn't listened to my mother, where would I be? If I had listened to my mother, where would I be? Why didn't I do what my best friend did? She knows what life's about. Why did I lie to her? Why can't I just let it out? Where would I stand if I hadn't fallen for this? What did I miss? So maybe I have an itch. Maybe I had some doubt. But that doesn't mean anybody else needs to find out. So it's one more shot of Botox, one more perfect evening planned to smooth out the frustration where nothing gets out of hand. 'Cause if I did it all over, if I did it all over, if I did it all over again, I'd...
Dong.
They're here! Oh, there you are! Here! That was a trick! That was so easy! No, it was highly Oh, my goodness. I don't know. Ladies, do you know what time it is? It's chick flick o'clock! It's time to laugh and let the fun begin. There's nothing better than a girls' night in. What I'm saying, this is our favorite Friday night.
Am I right? TGIF. Thank God it's frosting.
Oh, Meg, there's enough tissue in here to watch Beaches and Terms of Endearment.
I have allergies. Just soul-crushing, dream-killing allergies.
And
an artisanal ice cream flavor?
Not exactly. Karen hates it when I tell this story. Okay, you know how she used to write for the school literary magazine in college?
Yeah.
Well, this one time she wrote this absolutely filthy sketch for the Shakespeare Players Club called
As You Lick It.
Now picture an old bathtub filled with grape Kool-Aid and Everclear, aka a purple Jesus. And Karen is dancing around and playing the bongos wearing nothing but a smile.
Here we
And
are.
that is why I love Colin Firth.
I have designed an international Chardonnay flight.
Chardonnay.
How am I supposed to get my groove on with lunch wine?
She don't want to drink no lunch wine.
Don't worry, you won't be disappointed. I did a dry run at my bridge club, and well, things got a little crazy.
It looks lovely.
Thank you, Meg. We will start in northern Burgundy with a crisp Chablis with green apple, lemon, and white flower notes.
Or I brought something that could work a little practical magic.
Midnight margarita.
Let the game begin. Oh, no, none for me. I'm on the industrial strength allergy medication. I don't want to pass out before the movie even
Oh,
starts.
no worries. There's nothing more intoxicating than the rhythm of the game.
You hear a line from a film you know. If you think fast and you can name that show, you take a shot.
You take a drink.
You take a sip.
You eat a truffle. Yeah. And that is how you play the chick flick drinking game.
Woo! Oh, now we are twerking. If I lay down a movie name of note, and you can name a famous movie quote,
I take a shot.
I take a drink.
I take a sip.
I eat a truffle. Yeah. And that is all there is to the chick flick drinking game.
A toast?
I like to say a prayer and drink to world peace.
Oh, Groundhog Day. That's one for me.
A toast?
I like to say a prayer and drink to world peace.
Oh, Groundhog Day. That's two for me. Okay, all right, maybe we should move on. You remember that time Sheila got 10 in a row?
Oh, yes, and so does my Persian rug.
Well, can I help it if I'm really good at guessing? You will be disqualified if the contents of your stomach don't stay inside. Like when I can't discern between Rafe and Josephine.
That's my little cousin, the porcelain bus driver.
This game is much more than a movie quiz. It's who we are and what our friendship is. You take a shot, you take a drink, you take a sip. You eat a truffle. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And that is why we play the chick flick drinking game. You are the butter to my bread. Julia! Oh, that is why we play the chick flick drinking game.
Pitch Perfect? Crushed it.
Yes, that is why we play the chick flick drinking. Yeah.
13 going on 30.
Oh, might I suggest we use coasters?
Fun sucker.
Well, it's new. It's a limited edition Boca de Lobo from the... Oh, no, that's Parent Trap.
Freaky Friday.
Well done, Meg.
Off to a bit of a rough start there, Karen.
Well, at least I guessed. What are you doing? Saving yourself for the really hard ones?
The really hard ones are the best.
Oh, touche.
Oh, before I forget, I have your gala dessert order back at the shop, ready to be delivered tomorrow at noon.
Oh, perfect. Your chocolate glazed Boston cream whoopie pies are my secret weapon.
That is why Meg is the hottest thing in pastry.
Speaking of hot, I have big news. My love life is finally taking off.
You mean it's leaving you for good? No, silly, just the opposite.
Not a moment too soon after my breakup with Gary.
Oh, good riddance. What a clown.
That's a little harsh, don't you think?
No, he really was a clown.
He juggled.
Not very well, though. The man was all thumbs.
Oh, is that why he couldn't keep his balls in the air?
Ooh.
I thought Clown Balls 427 was the one. But thankfully, that is all in the past. Sheila Tequila
Oh,
has completed her last personality profile.
I'll alert the media.
Arthur.
Oh, come on. This time it is really totally different.
Why?
Because of the way we met. It was sort of serendipity.
Did you both try to buy the same pair of gloves at Bloomingdale's?
A little like the holiday.
Oh, did you swap houses with a stranger and meet the drunk brother?
With some Notting Hill thrown in for good measure.
So he spilled orange juice on you and then invited you to change at his nearby home.
No. Mine was more spectacular. So there's one thing that I'm sure of. I'll end up with a husband I can treasure. From meet cute to happy ending. From I was stood up by my weddingbells.com date and he was stood up by his farmersonly.com date. To yes, I do. The fairy tale nuptials are impending. When it's a love that's true. From meet cute to happy ending. From the waiter mixed up our drink orders, so he got my margarita and I got his roasted tail. To honeymoon, our eyes met and there was no pretending. His smile just made me swoon.
And then what happened?
It was destiny when he came up and asked me, "Are you Melissa Brown?" I said, "No, my name is Sheila, but my last name's close, it's Black." He laughed, and I knew in an instant that we were meant to be. His hair is blonde and it's curly, and he said, "My name is Zach."
Does he have a last name?
I'm sure he does.
This is the best meet cute ever.
I know, right? Game changer! But just wait until you hear what happens next. Now, imagine. Fast forward.
What?
Fast forward. Fast forward, 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 fast forward. To the day that I am out buying Zach a 6-month anniversary present. There I am browsing a Sunday bazaar, cute. Then I see him with a blonde at our favorite bar.
Oh, my.
Then I follow him back to his place like a spy. Where he hugs her, and I think I might cry.
Stay strong.
He sees me, then he rushes to explain that it's his sister who just flew in from Maine. I'm angry and tell him I don't care. So I lie and say I'm having an affair with my boss, who is hot. But really, I'm not. And then Zach wants to meet my boss, so I have to ask my gay best friend to pose as my boss / lover.
That is totally my best friend's wedding. I'm drinking!
My plan goes astray with one drunken call.
Hashtag tequila.
Then Zach sees that I'm not cheating at all. So he plans to pop the question on a lark.
I knew it.
While we rollerblade round Central Park.
I'm with Lucy! That's the name of a movie!
Oh no! Then I break my wrist and it's off to the ER, where he pulls out a ring, but doesn't get too far because he faints at the sight of blood. And while he is out cold, I tell him I believe it was his sister because I'm in love with him and we were meant to be together for all time. Ew. Then he opens his eyes and says to me, "Would you please, with cherries on top, marry me?"
The proposal.
Yes, 1,000 times yes. Happy ending, happy ending. From meet cute to happy ending. Happy ending. I know it's a sign. This time the happy ending is mine.
I love weddings. They make me so happy.
Just wait until Zach hears the names that I have picked out for our 2 kids. Kate for the girl, Hudson for the boy. You know, because this whole thing is like a Kate Hudson movie.
Oh, you're not actually going to send that to Zach, are you?
Of course I am. Why wouldn't I?
There you have it. Young love, full of promise, full of hope, ignorant of reality.
Valentine's Day.
Yes, Sheila, maybe you should talk about it first.
Yep, not everybody can handle the idea of being a father.
Oh, good point. Maybe I should let him bring it up. You know, two-way communication is very important for a relationship.
Sheila, fantasy is fun, but, I mean, come on, you just met the guy.
Yeah, but this time it's real. You can't deny the meet cute.
Well, why rush into anything? There's nothing wrong with being single at your age.
Very subtle.
That's easy for you to say, Karen. You've never had to do online dating. You're happily married to your college sweetheart.
Oh, yes, but Phil and I took the time to be friends first.
Yeah, and he's like the world's best father.
Yes, Karen did set the bar very high.
Split toast, anyone?
Oh, good idea. Gotta lay down a bread base. Oh my God. It's Zach. He knows I was talking about him. Oh my God, we have such a connection. It's not Zach.
Okay.
Oh, Meg.
Ding.
Is that your...
No, don't touch it! I'll turn it off.
That's some allergy medication.
No, it's this crazy world, right? You can't have a moment of peace and quiet without the phone being all text. So, what movie are we watching?
I wish we could watch one where the ugly duckling complains to the nice guy about being ignored by the hot guy.
Until she gets a makeover and wins the promotion.
Oh, but then she leaves the big city and returns to her Midwestern roots because her mother is sick.
And the nice guy follows her and they live happily ever after.
Oh, I've got it. Sweet Home Sabrina, the one true picture-perfect working girl who's got mail but never been kissed on Valentine's Day.
That's the dream.
Or, what about a sweeping period drama where they alternate between lots of complicated dialogue and heaving bosoms?
Let me take a wild guess. Pride and Prejudice?
Not all of us can afford to be romantic.
Oh, why does Charlotte settle for Mr. Collins?
How about something from this century for a change, like Bridesmaids?
But they're deleted scenes!
All right, I won't argue. We'll save the drama for the movie.
Agreed.
If anyone needs me, I'll be walking through a meadow on my way to...
Mr. Darcy. Kind of like me. No. Mr. Darcy gets me every time. I mean, he's so honorable and chivalrous, and he just loves Lizzie so much. Her well-being is all that matters to him, and he would never, ever hurt her.
Okay, enough. Tell us what's wrong.
Yeah, my therapist always says, don't fuss, discuss.
No, nobody needs to hear about every burned macaroon, right? I mean, we're all feeling fried at the end of a long week, and we've all got pesky little problems.
Yeah, I did drop my phone in the toilet this morning, but you don't want to hear the details.
Exactly. Talk is cheap. Talk's overrated. It stirs up your emotions. No, it won't leave you sedated. There's a better way when plans have all gone south and your lousy day has left a bad taste in your mouth. Eat your feelings, take a big bite, feast on your feels with fondue. Eat your feelings, devour each slight, dry your tears with tiramisu. When your proverbial goose ends up cooked, fry up some fish and some chips. Just one bite and you're hooked. Eat your feelings. The hunger can't be denied. It's a method of coping that suits any occasion. Betrayal that burns when bad luck returns. Hoover, Haagen-Dazs, that's no lie. What to ingest when feeling depressed? I chase my blues with blueberry pie. How do you handle the hurt when life has left you hollow? Brownies may not right every wrong, but they make the regret easier to swallow.
Meg, what is really going on?
Chew.
I'm sorry, this is a new prop.
This is really dry.
Here, here's some water.
I'm sorry.
We can fix the couch.
Yeah,
there
I
you
can
go.
fix the couch.
time there was a muffin. Not chocolate chip, more like plain old bran. Sitting on the shelf until she fell in love with a smooth-talking, luscious slice of flan. The promise of a tasty life together was like sweet, fresh-churned butter to her heart. Then the butter all turned rancid when he took up with a strawberry tart. When you're creme brulee, you can take a chance and never fail. But what can you do when you're just a muffin? And you're very afraid that you might be getting stale.
Is Jeff cheating on you again?
So I'll eat my feelings, won't stop at one. I'll swallow my pain and my pride. Eat my feelings, consumed by the ton. Force those bad feelings inside. Should I forgive or be through with that pest? I can't decide what to do. There's so much to digest. But there's one thing that I'm sure of and can't fight the allure of, 'cause nothing beats my go-to. This recipe is so true and tried. Yes, when you eat your feelings, you're always, always satisfied.
You promised yourself you would leave Jeff if he ever did this to you again.
If you don't want one of my cupcakes, you can try one of my butterscotch dessert bars. I call them Legally Blondies.
Meg, Jeff is not just some pesky little problem.
He made a mistake, okay? It happens.
It happens. There's no such thing as out of the blue.
Oh, that's Dermot Mulroney from The Wedding Date. That is such a good scene where he's naked in the shower and he tells Deborah Messing's character that she's only getting the love she thinks she deserves and that she has to decide to stop being miserable.
Sound familiar?
Look, he tries to be good.
Well, he isn't trying very hard.
But what if this time it's different? What if there are extenuating circumstances?
It is time to break the cycle, and you can do it. You are smart, you're successful. You made a life-size Reese Witherspoon out of chocolate.
You don't have to put up with this shit. Kick him to the curb.
Look, I would, but
He does have great hair. That clearly is not important.
Look, maybe this time he will change. Maybe I'm overreacting.
Overacting? Are you crazy? Snap out of it.
I can't. Moonstruck.
Meg, honey, you got a little something in your...
Oh my God, it's ganache. My face is a mess, and so is my life.
What can we do to help?
Oh, I could get you a spa day at my club.
No, we've got to do something now.
Yeah, seize the day.
Collage.
I'm not feeling very courageous right now.
Oh, honey.
Oh.
Come here.
Wait. I have an idea. What about a Beauty Blossom makeup party?
Don't worry. They have a super helpful, fully illustrated guide to makeup application.
Eyebrows. There should be two.
What's Miss Congeniality? That's the one.
As we say at Beauty Blossom, when your dreams are dashed, put on a brave and luminous face.
Well, I guess it couldn't hurt.
Feeling down and dingy, well, now that's no way to be. You just need a little help to feel fabulous and free. The answer that you're looking for is there inside that case. Yes, Beauty Blossom's here to save your face. With ice seduction, when you feel so hot, it's icy. Ice seduction, if you're feeling bland, you're spicy. Hey, hey, let your fantasies come true with ice seduction. 60
These sexy colors tantalize and enthrall. Like slush and silver eyes, shades you won't find at the mall. You have found your eyebrows and your life have gone astray. Yes, beauty blossoms here to save the day. With ice seduction, no more feeling naughty, nicey. Ice seduction, I can see it's not too pricey. Hey, hey, let your fantasies come true with ice seduction. Ice seduction. Ice seduction. Ice seduction. Daring to do will look good on you. Blush, lips, comb, and spra. Just relax, it won't take long, and soon you're gonna see your cheekbones and your confidence will rise. But your beauty cannot blossom without a manicure. Your nails will scintillate with polar vortex surprise. Seduction, when you feel so hot, it's icy. Ice seduction, no more feeling bland, you're spicy. Hey, hey, at your beach. Hey, hey, popsicle. Hey, hey, let your fantasies come true. Ice seduction, daring to do. Oh, looks good on you. Hey, hey, hey! More! Time to turn those plain feet into sexy works of art. Polished toes are guaranteed to steal a lover's heart.
It's late. Maybe we should just watch the movie.
What's the perfect shade? Oh yes, beauty blossom knows. It's frosted popsicle toast.
Frost yourself.
How to lose a guy in 10 days. Seduction.
Stop it! I don't want a pedicure!
Did I do something?
Should we go check on her? Oh, no, give her a minute.
I just think she deserves so much better than that asshole.
Well, we all do, but upon reflection, maybe the whole beauty blossom thing was a little too intense, perhaps even a little traumatizing.
I just thought it would cheer her up. I mean, my therapist always says, don't agonize, energize.
Well, maybe she had an allergic reaction.
Yes, I remember it gave me an awful rash. Well, you know how sensitive my skin is. I can't use anything but Stierhodenraum.
Of course you can't.
Well, come on, Dawn. You've always told me you hate selling this stuff, that you wish you could focus solely on acting.
Well, that was the dream.
Well, maybe now would be the perfect time to...
More wine? How about an elegant medium-bodied Sonoma County gem that displays notes of peach, spice, and marzipan?
Somebody say marzipan?
Oh, honey, are you feeling better?
I'm so sorry. The last thing in the world I wanted to do was upset you.
Dawn, it's not your fault.
It's what?
I keep thinking about... I don't think I can handle being alone for the rest of my life.
But you won't be. Before you know it, you'll find someone wonderful, and they'll be standing under your window, holding up a boombox. And oh my God, are you spreading horseradish on a ho-ho?
Yes?
I don't think the new lipstick worked.
Why can't Meg see that she is enough? Better alone than with the wrong guy.
She has so much to offer.
My therapist would say this is a classic case of low self-esteem.
Hello, I'm right here. And there is nothing wrong with my self-esteem.
Your name is Meg, and you named your company Eclairs by Claire.
Because Claire sounds tastier. All right, Meg sounds like something that gets stuck in your throat. Meg.
What about Meg's muffin?
Take a bite.
I hear it's very more.
Okay. For your information, my business is doing great. As a matter of fact, I just landed a huge cronut order.
What?
I'm finally going national. And they said that my saffron caramel glaze tastes like an angel's laughter.
Oh my God, I could see you on the cover of Baking Business. The fabulous queen of cronuts.
And you deserve a relationship that's equally as fabulous.
But it's like you have blinders on when it comes to Jeff. You have to admit that.
Well, it's a truth universally acknowledged that the moment one area of your life starts going okay, another part of it falls spectacularly to pieces.
Bridget Jones's Diary.
Exactly. He's cheated on you. You deserve better. Pretty straightforward.
No, but it isn't. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm stressed out and I'm confused.
That's totally understandable. I mean, you've been through a lot. What you need to do is just take a deep breath and seek advice from someone who really knows the score. She's garnered 3 Oscars plus 18 nominations. Emmys, Golden Globes have all been won.
She's played a New York lesbian, a decomposing thespian,
A Polish emigre, an Irish nun.
So when you feel frazzled and haven't got a clue, just relax and ask yourself, what would Meryl do?
It's all about channeling your own inner Meryl. I was in a quandary as I sorted through my laundry. Believe me, I was in trouble. Trouble. I needed to impress, but my wardrobe was a mess, and I had to make my mind up on the double. A Prada power suit with a bag from McQueen. Oh, maybe Yves Saint Laurent. No, Gucci, wait, Valentino. I fell into a pit of despair. Well, how would I choose what to wear? And then I thought, what would Meryl do? What would Meryl do?
What would Meryl Streep do?
What would she do? See, that sounds like The Devil Wears Prada.
No. That is Meryl in One True Thing, where she does amazing charity work for her community while wearing sensible sweaters and homemade brooches.
Exactly. So, I threw on an old gray cashmere sweater, my mother's bifocals, some jewelry my daughter made me for Mother's Day, and off I went. And you know what? I got Playtex to kick in an extra 50 grand for my evening of Merlot and mammogram. So everything was fine once I knew
What Meryl would do. All right, Meg doesn't need fashion advice. She needs a more relevant example. Let a professional show you how it's done. I was so befuddled, yeah, my future seemed so muddled. Oh, which way should I be turning? I'd hooked up with my ex, we had history and sex, so my heart was full, my stomach was a churning. He cheated on me once, then cheated with me. To the role of the other woman, fit to a T.E. I fell into a pit of despair. Continue or end this affair. But then I thought, what would Meryl do? What would Meryl do? What would Meryl Streep do?
What would she do?
That is definitely Meryl in It's Complicated, where she is having an affair with her ex-husband who is now married to the younger woman he had cheated on her with. And at first, Meryl finds it exciting, and then she realizes that Alec Baldwin will never change.
Exactly, so I had to let my ex go. Once a cheater, always a cheater. Yes, everything was fine once I knew what Meryl would do.
Too bad you didn't start dating a super funny silver-haired architect just like in the movie.
But I did get cast as Roxanne in a made-for-TV movie version of Cyrano de Bergerac, so you know sometimes the answer's as plain as the nose on your face.
Really, Dawn? A cheating example?
It's complicated.
Meryl's everything a person ought to be. Yes, the woman has seen and done it all. She navigates through life so easily,
And she can make tough choices, as you recall.
What would Meryl do?
What would Meryl do?
What would Meryl Streep do? What would she do if she found lipstick-stained socks? Yes, socks! In her boyfriend's bag while she was packing for a trip to Paris. Surprise! So she stole his phone out of his dirty gym shorts because she suspected he had been sexting his podiatrist, and she wanted to prove once and for all that he was a lying, foot fetish cheater. But she hadn't looked at the phone yet because she didn't really want to know that he was a lying foot fetish cheater because she thinks she might be pregnant. What would Meryl do then?
She'd look at the phone.
That's what Meryl
Sheila.
Might be pregnant? You mean you're not sure?
I've been really busy at work lately. Those 3,500 chocolate mousse pies aren't gonna bake themselves, you know.
Honey, this is huge. You need to find out now.
Right now.
No, all the stores are probably closed, and I don't have any cash, so I'll do it tomorrow.
Well, which brand would you prefer?
Oh, good Lord, Dawn, just give her one.
Oh, look, this is my personal favorite. I did a commercial for it. It ran 4 years.
Okay, look, I don't need to do this right now.
Yes, you really do.
I don't know if I can.
No,
do
it's
it.
easy. Just pee.
I don't think that's what she's worried about.
And remember, whatever happens, when life hands you lemons, make lemonade.
Oddly appropriate, but ew!
Okay, fine. I'll do it.
His podiatrist? Oh, in hindsight, frosted popsicle toes was an unfortunate choice.
I didn't know!
Well, what is she gonna do if she really is pregnant? Well, I can tell you she would make a great mother.
Yeah, too bad Jeff's the father. You need a license to catch a but they'll let any butt-reaming asshole be a father.
Parenthood.
Oh, that guy is bad news and he has got to go.
Well, it isn't always that straightforward.
Seriously?
Having a child is a big responsibility.
Of course, but
I know how daunting a prospect motherhood can be. I wouldn't want to face it alone.
Are you defending Jeff?
No, all I'm saying is that situations like this can be complex.
Oh, so you're saying this is too complex for me to understand?
Of course not. All I'm saying is that as the only one here with any experience
Well,
in the
excuse
area,
me
I think
for
that-
not being married and a mother.
Oh, this is not about you. This is about Meg.
This is just like Carrie Russell in the movie Waitress. She bakes pies. She gets pregnant. She divorces her asshole husband.
Yeah, we need an I'm dumping your sorry ass pie. Oh my God, you're pregnant.
You're not pregnant?
Wait a second. No, you're not pregnant, or no, you're not pregnant.
I'm not pregnant.
Well, that's good, right?
You'd think so, right? I guess so.
Hey, everything's gonna be okay.
I wish I could be sure. The credits are rolling, the music is swelling. We've come to the end of the show. You sit there in darkness with popcorn and soda, and everyone else seems to know it's over. The story was timeless, the romance was thrilling. You seemed to get lost in his kiss, but love everlasting went by in a moment. Who knew it would turn out like this? It's over. Still can't believe it had to end this way. You try to tell yourself maybe you could stay. You go over every line, every word that was spoken, but movie magic can't last when the spell is broken. Oh, it's over. This whole time, I was afraid I might be pregnant because I thought, not now, not with everything that's going on, but the funny thing is I kept seeing pictures of the baby. You know, like those silly things that parents are always posting on Facebook, the coming home from the hospital, baby's first steps. I can see it all so clearly, but you know what? Jeff isn't in any of those pictures. Not one. I really do want to have a baby. I want to be a mother. I just don't want Jeff to be the father. lights are coming up. All fancies must end. Nothing to see here anymore, my friend. This show is over. It's all over. It's time to go.
You're making the right decision. Now what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna kick his ass to the curb.
But how do I tell him? Oh, well, it's not like you have to shoot off his head while his pants are down or nothing.
Gotta love Thelma and Louise.
Oh, you could send him a card from my new Bon Voyage line. You're going away. Can't wait till you're gone. No need to pack. Your stuff's on the lawn.
Oh, that's perfect. Listen, I know I've been difficult, but thank you. You brought me back to life. Nobody?
Tequila!
God, I thought you would never ask.
Bring it on.
Okay, good. Yes. Okay. All right. Okay, goodbye, brownies. And hello, feelings. Nope.
Wow!
Oh, God, it's crazy. I can't stop crying.
Oh, sweetie. You can't help it. You're a major weeper.
4 weddings in a few.
Nope, the holiday.
Oh, all right, new rule. Consolation sip.
I just love Jude Law in The Holiday.
Oh, he would be perfect as your Mark Antony. You two would burn up the screen together and... Oh, I just spilled the beans. What's this? What's this? Dawn got cast as Cleopatra!
No, I didn't. I didn't say
What?
that.
Oh my God! That's Elizabeth Taylor. That's Dina Jones. That is the dream. Congratulations!
This moment is about you, honey. I don't really need to talk about
something
my...
amazing
No.
right
You
now.
are amazing. It's not really official, so I don't want to talk about it really.
Oh my God, you will probably go on a worldwide press tour and hit all of the talk shows.
Well, I will be on the road.
Oh, and you can finally stop selling beauty blossoms.
I know, win an Oscar!
Okay, calm down. All right, let's not get ahead of ourselves. I'm just happy to be living the dream. Isn't it time to start the movie?
Yes! What better way to celebrate Meg's independence and Dawn's Academy Award-winning performance than with a chick flick? Okay, Pride and Prejudice. Here we come.
No, I'm not ready for Mr. Darcy yet. I still need a little time to heal.
Oh, good point. Okay, clean slate. This calls for a really special chick flick. Something monumental.
Love Actually.
Ooh, which one should we watch?
Love Actually. We want to celebrate, not drown in our tears.
Oh, we want to watch something with substance, not some flight of fancy.
Well, speaking as the only one here with any experience in this area, Love Actually happens to be the best chick flick of all time.
Okay, I think the Botox went to your brain. The best chick flick of all time is The Notebook.
Only a Philistine would think that. Obviously, you lack artistic sensibility and therefore can't appreciate Love Actually. It's British. Enough said.
Okay, just because they speak with British accents doesn't mean they're good actors.
Is that supposed to be an insult?
Oh my goodness, the popcorn! I completely forgot about the popcorn. It can't be a movie night without popcorn.
Popcorn? Really?
If it matters that much, we can watch both movies.
Or we could watch something else entirely.
The Notebook just paints a pretty picture of a perfect relationship.
Damn it! Ooh, that sounded expensive.
Are they still talking about chick flicks?
I don't think so. It's like that thing in the movies when they're talking about something, but it's not really what they're talking about.
Oh, like in Crazy Stupid Love, when Julianne Moore and Steve Carell are talking about how to turn on the pilot light in the water heater, but really they're talking about how much they miss each other.
Yes, what they're saying isn't what they mean, just like subtext in a movie scene.
What they're feeling is not what's spoken before another glass gets broken.
It's getting sort of passive-aggressive, and we're not certain what happens next. Lying somewhere below the surface is the thing they call...
How can you criticize The
Yes,
Notebook?
that's what they call...
You insulted Love Actually first.
Subtext.
responsibility?
Allie's mother did just fine with her fancy house and her fancy car.
Okay, I don't understand why you have such a hate on for the Notebook today of all days.
Maybe they're stressed out and should just relax. Maybe they're hangry and in need of snacks.
Well, you think that Love Actually is just some carefree, fun-loving movie, but what about the scene where the guy is secretly in love with Keira Knightley and realizes he will never get her? I mean, it's hard to accept you'll never get your dreams.
Oh, please, everyone leads a charmed life in that movie.
What? Have you even seen Love Actually?
I've seen it plenty to know it flaunts the fact that it's the most famous chick flick.
Well, The Notebook flaunts the fact that it's the highest grossing chick flick of all time.
They're just saying random stuff now. So confused, we've had enough now. We've got to
Look at you,
get
look at
at
me.
what you
Have it
want.
on, you're acting crazy.
I'm the one
left
feeling
us
so small.
Where is all this coming from?
But we know that below the surface
You have everything you want.
is the thing they can. Wait. Wasn't that the subtext?
What would you say if I told you that I feel like Allie in The Notebook? Because despite everything she has, money, society, James Marsden, deep down she's miserable.
Poor little rich girl.
Here it comes again.
Why do you resent me just because I'm rich?
Karen, your life is perfect. So perfect because you're rich.
So you think my life is fucking perfect?
You bet your ass I do.
Just goes to show how much you know. I'm the one who's jealous of you.
What? You're jealous of me?
Don't you see? You did it. You have always had the spark, the guts, and the undeniable talent to pursue your dream, and I don't even know what happened to mine.
I never knew you felt this way. But I don't understand. You have a perfect life.
Oh, my mother barely recognizes me. My lovely teenage daughter won't even speak to me, and I feel like Bill and I are drifting apart. He travels all the time. I mean, can you blame him? I wouldn't want to be around me either. I'm always screaming at somebody. We haven't had sex in like 7 weeks.
You make 7 weeks sound like a long time.
Did I mention my doctor put me on Xanax because I'm having panic attacks? God knows why. All I do is correct other people's typos, play bridge, and organize one silly gala after another. I mean, what's next? An evening of Chardonnay and shingles? To be honest, I feel like a failure most of the time.
You're not a failure. I'm the failure.
What are you talking about? You are living the dream. You're playing Cleopatra.
Jude Law!
I lied. Okay, I lied. I couldn't even get that audition. All I could get was Denny's Den of Denim.
That's where I got my pajama jeans.
Well, I couldn't even book that. That's so embarrassing. I just wanted to be Glamorous Dawn for one more night.
But there'll be other auditions.
Not for me. My agent dropped me today. Actually, he dropped me and then I proceeded to rip him a new one. Not my proudest moment.
But you're his star client.
Not since I become a woman of a certain age.
Well, what about all those Grey's Anatomy and Law and Order episodes you did?
Well, no one plays a corpse better than me.
Stop it. You're amazing.
That's very sweet, but my time is up. You're looking at your new full-time beauty blossom consultant. I'll be making women cry every day, not just on Friday nights.
You know that wasn't your fault.
Oh, no, all that stuff I said about Beauty Blossom.
No, it's fine. I acted a little crazy. I guess I was just mad at myself and jealous of your Boca to Boop Bop.
Wow.
That is some deep subtext.
It's amazing the clarity that comes from psychotic jealousy.
My best friend's wedding.
Oh my god. Oh my god, it is Zach. It's Zach.
It's Zach. It is Zach.
Answer it.
It's
Answer
got
it.
names. This is important. Hello, Zach? Hi. I just knew you would call. I mean, I was telling the girls he's gonna call, and boom, you called. So, hey, do you want to meet for drinks tonight? Say around 11? I know this really great bar just around the corner from my apartment called Tequila Mockingbird. You'll love it. It's got 40 kinds of tequila. And don't worry, I know the bartender, and he always saves me a booth in the back when it gets really busy. Oh, hey, I keep forgetting to ask. crazy story. I was telling the girls about you, and they were all, "What's his last name?" And I was all, "I don't know." Isn't that funny? So what's your last name? Could you spell that? F-I-L-A. Fila. So I would be Sheila Fila. Oh my God, that is just like in The Wedding Singer, when Drew Barrymore's character is gonna be called Julia Gulia, only she doesn't end up that guy, she ends up with Adam Sandler. But oh my God, I have not let you get a word in edgewise. So 11 o'clock is good? Sorry, what? What do you mean? Why would you say that? We had a meet cute. I'm not making this up. You were there. Okay, bye. That was Zach.
We know.
He, said he didn't think it was such a great idea if we see each other again.
Did he say why?
Because I'm crazy.
No, he didn't.
No, he is the crazy one then.
Is he?
He's the one with the problem, honey.
Do you think I'm crazy?
Of course not. You are a romantic.
Was it crazy to believe I could love a clown like Gary? Were the texts I sent to Bruce maybe just a little scary? Was I 50 Shades of Grey when I bought a wedding dress without a wedding day? Did I get carried away? Oh, my heart's been broken more times than I can count. My search for love has turned up zip in a very large amount. Love is waiting for me. I don't believe that anymore.
No.
No, love isn't waiting patiently behind some door.
Listen, Sheila, you don't have to settle if it's not right. Trust me, I know.
And if you keep rushing into things, you'll miss out on all the fun parts of getting to know someone. That's the most important part of a relationship. You are perfect just the way you are. You don't need to chase after every guy as if your life depended on it. Because it doesn't.
So, you're saying this whole time I've just had it backwards? Love will find me. Could that be true? Love will find me when I stop and think it through. My mistake was never trusting in love, but love will find me when I least expect it. Love will find me, and I won't try to perfect it. I'll just go on believing in love. The latest in a series of romantic disasters has really opened up my eyes. It took so long, but now I see that I am the treasure. Yes, I am the prize. So love will find me. I believe that's true. Love will find me, and there's nothing I need to do but just go on believing. I'll just go on believing in
What are you doing?
I am ripping up my applications to The Bachelor, The Bachelorette, A Shot at Love with Tila Tequila.
That's not even on anymore.
And that is why it is good to clean out your purse regularly.
Oh, God, you're in such great shape.
Well-
I just wish I could bounce back as fast.
You know what they say. Give hope a chance to float up.
Ooh, hope floats.
Oh, I would love to give Hope a chance, but I just don't have a clue what to do next.
Well, I'll be going door to door selling iced regrets.
Yeah, regrets are a waste of time. They're just the past crippling you in the present.
Ooh, that is profound.
Oh, that's,
under the Tuscan sun.
Well, I'll certainly regret it if you give up on your dream. I mean, how am I supposed to live vicariously through you?
I'm just embracing reality.
Since when have you ever embraced reality? You inject botulism into your face.
The reality is the only way to impress casting directors is to be 23 and wrinkle-free.
Oh, honey, time marches on, and eventually you realize it is marching across your face.
Steel Magnolias.
Sally Field makes me cry every time I watch that movie.
Sally Field makes me cry in all of her movies. She could stand and recite the alphabet and I'd cry.
That's true.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute, that gives me a great idea.
What?
A one-woman show.
What are you talking about?
You should do your own one-woman show just like the ones you did in college.
That's crazy! I told you! It's Beauty Blossom from now on!
You know what's crazy? Throwing away a perfectly good career because of one little setback.
I don't even have anything to write about!
Seriously, your love life could get you to intermission, and you're in therapy. There's bound to be some juicy material there.
Oh, you could do a whole section just on Karen.
Right, very funny, but true.
You know, she's right, Dawn.
All right, you guys, you have to be famous to have a one-woman show, or at least be a has-been so people will come and see how you've aged. But me, I'm a never-been.
You are a bin. I mean, I know you.
I know you too.
Listen, I am saying this to you with love, compassion, and the spirit of true sisterhood. You are full of shit.
Oh, First Wives Club.
Thank you.
You got dropped by your agent, and now you're feeling old, because your wrinkles have wrinkles, and your boobs are hanging low.
All right, don't hold back
But I
now.
can't stand here and watch you feel sorry for yourself. Fuck your agent.
Karen.
Fuck your agent.
Oh, whoa.
Like Bette Midler says, one monkey don't stop no show. Maybe you're not Julia Roberts. Maybe you're not Cameron Diaz. Maybe you're not Meryl Streep.
That's fun and all, but
with the Oscars and Emmys she has.
Of course, nobody is but
Maybe you're not Sandra Bullock or Angelina Jolie. But that don't matter, Dawn. You're famous to me. Help me out, ladies. Maybe you're not Scarlett Johansson, Jennifer J-Lo, or Drew. You could have your own clothing line and a brand of perfume like they do.
Second act by Dawn.
You don't have a chauffeur or get all your product for free. But your day's gonna come. You're famous to me. You're famous to me. You're a blockbuster open, the hottest thing going, so much bigger than the Hollywood sign. You've got the look and you've got the star quality. It's time to let it all shine. Let it shine. Really can't blame us. If we stalk you occasionally. A-list all the way. You're famous to me. When the bastards get you down, I'll be there to blow your horn. Who cares if you're not Streisand? Baby, a star is born. Baby, a star is born.
You had me at hello.
Jerry Maguire!
All right, I'll do it on one condition. Karen has to write it with me.
Oh, no, I couldn't. I don't think
Why
that's a good
not?
idea.
You're an incredible writer.
Oh, because my plate is so full right now with the slush pile and the PTA board elections and the museum board retreat, and I
Too
just can't-
busy. Really?
Well, Dawn, I haven't written anything since college except a PTA pamphlet on the facts of lice.
Maybe that's the real reason why you're miserable. Not Bill, not
No,
the kids.
no. That part of me is gone. I buried it under the Gucci and the throw pillows, but I will be rooting for you like I always do.
Listen,
and
you're either on the bus or off the bus.
across the universe.
Karen, why don't you want to get on the bus?
Because I'm scared. I think I've always been scared. It's probably why I went into publishing right out of college, dream adjacent. What if I'm no good? What if I am terrible at the one thing I love to do?
Maybe you're not Margaret Atwood.
Okay, I don't appreciate you throwing my advice back in my face.
Maybe you're not Joyce Carol Oates. Maybe you're not Dorothy Parker with a book of your own famous quotes. Maybe you're not Nora Ephron. Woo! Austin Bronte. Oh, Lee. That don't matter, Karen. You're famous to me. You're a Times bestseller, a Booker Prize winner, and original with stories to tell. You got a voice if you wanna be heard. You gotta stand up and yell. Do it! Yeah! Maybe this old day might have left you feeling your life's a mistake, but it's not about the choices you made. It's all about the choices you make. And if I did it all over again, I know exactly who I would be. Your best friend until the end. You're famous to me. You're famous to me. If I did it all over again, I'd still get married. I don't care. Your aim is to me.
Crazy. I love you.
Ditto.
This is so beautiful.
Do you know what would be great? Do you know what would just be like the most perfect thing right now? If we could figure out how to get a little pot.
Not a bad idea.
No, that's from the Family Stone.
Oh, I knew that.
Karen, you just lost your PG rating.
I am back.
Oh, I will drink to that, but my glass is empty.
Oh,
Well, then it's time for our third wine. From Chile, a full-bodied oaky. Oh, fuck it. Just give me your glass. It's time to celebrate.
Oh! I have just the thing.
Thank you.
You have a handheld battery-operated disco ball in your purse?
That's where I keep all my handheld battery-operated devices.
A toast to opening night.
Hey,
Opening
to
night.
opening night. Oh, I love the sound of that. I'm so excited.
Oh, me too. But first things first, your show needs a catchy title. Dawn is breaking down.
I'm not an old car.
No, Dawn is breaking out.
That sounds like she has a zit.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Dawn is breaking through.
Yes.
Okay, so I haven't totally lost.
Look how world Karen is on the bus.
I'm inspired. The show could be about how you found your voice and finally took control of your career.
I have been out of control for too long.
Meg, what about concessions?
Oh, I have got the perfect snack. I will serve how Dawn got her groove back, lady fingers.
Saucy.
Oh, and I can finally put my online skills to good use and start a social media campaign. A viral meme. Something like, she lost her agent, but her talent won't stop. Lock up your sons. Dawn's back on top.
Oh, you captured the real Dawn.
Are we really doing this?
Well, God wouldn't have given you maracas if he didn't want you to shake us.
I am getting a real chick flick vibe here. It's like we're channeling the end of The Women, where Meg Ryan's friends help her put on the fashion show.
It's like we're in our very own chick flick.
Oh, very meta.
So it is time to start making some change happen together.
Well, yes, and remember, change doesn't happen overnight. So
Except
maybe
in chick flicks. In Legally Blonde, Elle Woods ignores Warner, studies real hard, and rises to the top of her class, all in 2 minutes and 8 seconds.
In First Wives Club, Brenda, Elise, and Annie transform that old factory into a women's center in 2 minutes and 41 seconds.
Oh, you're right. In Freaky Friday, Jamie Lee Curtis goes from conservative suit-wearing mom to motorcycle-riding free spirit in 1 minute and 10 seconds.
And you can't be Pretty Woman when Julia Roberts is shopping and the sales clerks diss her, and then she comes back dressed to the hilt and says,
Big mistake. Big. Huge.
"That's it.
real now.
Just like in the movies, a metamorphosis is due.
To show the world, without a doubt, that we've got something new. No, we're not gonna settle anymore. We'll emerge much better than before. Without a doubt, I must chill out. So I'll do Tai Chi and learn to meditate. A blissful state. I'll burn some incense too, in all in just 3 minutes. Phew! Ha! No delay, you haven't got all day. ASAP, I'm gonna see. The love I need is here, no longer just a pale mirage. In your very own makeover montage.
Sheila started her own online dating service, lovewillfindyou.com, and is now happily married to the bartender at Tequila Mockingbird.
I'll renovate and decorate. Yes, I'll paint my place a lovely shade of free. That's what I'll be. To knock down walls and stuff, just 90 seconds is enough.
For the wine, a cellar made of pie.
When hammers make my muscles ache, some hunky Swedish guy gives me such a hot massage.
In your very own makeover montage.
Meg eventually adopted 3 children and launched a national line of Marvelous Meg's homemade baby food. Then it's off to the beauty salon. When I'm writing my book, I'll need a rad new look. Bohemian, hipster, or goth. Maybe dye my hair bright pink. Get some piercings, don't you think? Yes, the pros will show me all their beauty tricks.
And I'll do it in a minute 46.
Karen went on a worldwide book tour for her best-selling novel, The Chardonnay Club. Her next adventure is an anthology of her own famous quotes.
Now watch me shop.
Ooh, shop.
Oh, how I'll shop.
You better
Just
shop.
from Bloomingdale's to Barney's, then to Saks, I'll comb the racks. Some Gucci, Wang, Dior, I'll